Hey there, midlife mamas. If you really want to enjoy your 40s, 50s, and 60s, then this is a message you can't afford to miss. Time isn't waiting for you. The next month is going to be just as busy as the last month. But what if I told you there's a simple thing you can do right now that will change everything? Picture this. You run into a friend at the grocery store, and of course she asks you, "How are you?" And I bet this is your standard answer. "Oh, good," and busy. Sound familiar? We've all been there. Busy becomes that badge of honor. If you're not busy, then you're doing it wrong. But what if that constant busyness is keeping you from something so much more important? Something that can make all the difference in the decades to come. As women, we've been trained to take care of everyone else that we forget to sometimes slow down and take care of ourselves. Busyness has become this trap or this badge of honor that we feel like we have to be constantly doing something because, quite frankly, there's always something that needs to be done. We don't know how to sit and just be. We are constantly thinking about our to-do list and what needs to be done, who needs to be taken care of, that we've put ourselves on the back burner for too long. This busyness trap also comes with, I think we always feel like we have to turn in A plus work. So we're always trying to put our best foot forward on everything, which isn't totally a bad thing. But when you're giving everyone else your best, what's left over isn't really great for yourself. So I'm here to give you a little permission to sometimes turn in some C plus work, still getting it done, and sometimes good enough is good enough. I'm proving that point to myself. My video coach, Virginia Kerr, challenged us to do a video a day for a week to get faster and kind of drop the perfection. So here I am on my friend's back porch right before yoga, recording a quick video for you. Good enough sometimes allows you more time and space to be good enough for yourself. I know I found myself stressed over trying to get everything done. And sometimes everything doesn't need to be done. And I have realized that when I carve out space for me, quiet time, rest, maybe some exercise that's going to give something back to me, I can get that to-do list done a little bit more efficiently. So take breaks. Take the time to slow down and take good care of yourself. As our hormones are changing during this whole menopause transition, your body starts talking to you. You're not handling stress maybe as easily as you used to. The sleep struggles cause energy problems. There's all this building, and you keep white knuckling your way through it, trying to just keep doing what you've been doing all along. But I want to give you permission to slow down. Sometimes you need those breaks in the day to take care of yourself. And I'm talking about all the self-care habits of eating nourishing food, getting some kind of movement in, really having some downtime, some self-care to sit outside, maybe drink a slow cup of coffee or glass of water and just breathe. That helps you fine-tune what your body's telling you. And a lot of times our body is telling us first in a whisper. It might be a little bloating or energy levels not what it used to. And if you don't pay attention to these signs and symptoms, then they're just going to get louder. So really scheduling in that downtime and self-care is actually giving you the space to head these off before these problems get bigger. The next part of really enjoying your 40s, 50s, and 60s is really learning to love yourself. The more time you spend just by yourself, the more you can start to appreciate your personality and think about what comes next. We have been beating ourselves up so much in our 20s and 30s, trying to fit in, trying to fit that mold that everyone has put for us. But I feel like there's some freedom as we hit midlife. We get to be ourselves and really truly love who we are. I don't care about what people think about me nearly as much as I did in my younger days. And with that comes freedom to be more of myself and to look into more of what I love. I've been leading a midlife moms group at church, and we've been talking about dreams. And at first, dreams seemed kind of weird and maybe foreign to a lot of us because it feels selfish because our dreams have been for our family. But what I've been telling them is, what would you like more of in your future? Maybe your dream isn't some big ambition, but what is it you'd like more of? Maybe it's more time to do a hobby, or maybe you want to learn something new, or just something that lights you up. What do you want more of? And when you have time to spend with yourself and learn to really love who you are, you start to think about what comes next. What do I want more of, and how can I create it? As a midlife health coach, I tell my people all the time, the better you take care of yourself, the better you'll feel. And just in case you need the reminder, God's not done with you yet. There's plenty of blessings to unfold in your life if you're healthy enough to experience them. So don't you think it's time to have a set schedule of time to take care of yourself? And if you're saying, but I'm too busy, I want you to look at the screen time on your phone, because I bet that tells a different story. Because menopause comes with its own set of challenges, anxiety, low energy, trouble sleeping. You owe it to yourself to slow down and take care of yourself. Today, I'm giving you permission to choose yourself. If you really want to enjoy these next decades and make the most of them, it starts with making time to love yourself. If you have some bad habits you need to break free from to carve out more time for yourself, you'll want to watch this video here where I tell you how to do it.